I've had this problem.
Big problem.
I really needed
A good travel agent.
And I kept searching and searching.
There are so many choices.
It's really hard to find one that has all the things on my list.
But I finally did it.
Thank you.
If you are looking for one as well,
Look no further.
Here's a really good one.
Just use mine.
Use mine.
I'm very satisfied.
Definitely recommend.
Problem gone.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing on this wonderful Saturday evening?
Hello, this is Toni with Cruises by Toni. Hello, everyone.
Oh, okay, well, I'm glad you're able to join us tonight. We're just going to have a little talk about travel. I know we're not able to travel right now, but soon, hopefully soon, we'll be able to get out there and do something. So Tony's going to come out and just give us some information, and we got a special guest coming on in about 10 or 15 minutes. I'm quite sure.
I think you should just kind of wait and let some people come in first.
Oh, okay.
So let's wait until we see some people coming in. And so I see some coming in. When y'all come on in, just say hello, good evening, or something so we know that you're there. Make sure that you share this so other ones can see what we're talking about in travel tonight. And also, so they can also get to hear from our special guests that we're going to have tonight. As you can see, our background tonight is the Lido deck, one of the places that we love to be on when we're on a cruise ship. And actually, I was supposed to be coming off of a cruise today. Yeah. I was supposed to take a cruise for Mother's Day, and I was not able to. It was on Royal Caribbean. I was supposed to go on Monday and come back Saturday, but due to the cruise pause, I wasn't able to do that. So I'm at home, and actually, today is my grandmother's birthday. My grandmother is 86 years old today. So let's give a shout out to my grandmother, Miss Letty Ward. She's 86 years old today. She is in Philadelphia. And that was a delayed reaction here. But she's 86. She is in Philly. I haven't seen her in some time now, it seems like, because I don't go back to Philly as often as I used to. But I do just want to wish her a happy birthday, and I pray that she's blessed with many more years. Okay, so we see some more people are coming in.
Yeah.
So let's give it a little bit longer, and so people can come on in. Come on in, say hello. Hi, Miss Vina.
What's up, Vina? How you doing?
Yeah, so they're coming in. Just say hello so we know that you're on. I see the numbers are going up, but I don't see many people speaking. Let's speak and let me know that you're out there.
Yeah, it's going to be a party. See, we got a party in the background. We on the Lido deck right now.
That's in our dreams. That's only in our dreams. So I want to let y'all I'll let some more come on in first, and then I'm going to let y'all know what I've been doing, and you can tell me what you all have been doing as time goes on. If you want to, you can go ahead and share now what you all have been doing during this stay-at-home order. But I think the stay-at-home order is off now.
Yeah, well, until the 20th, they said.
Oh, the 20th.
Yeah,
oh,
May the
okay.
20th, so that's next week.
Okay, well, it's still on. I guess I don't keep up with that part because I've been staying at home mostly all this time. I actually been at home. Hola, Frank Davis. Hi, Mr. Frank.
What's up, Frank?
I've been staying at home since March. Today, actually, I did get out. I'm so excited I got out today. But not really. I left the house today. We went to take our dog, AC. She went to the groomer. I got out the car just to give the groomer AC. And then we went to the grocery stores, and I stayed in the car while Andy put his mask on and went to the grocery stores. I think we did a couple other stops, basically, and Angie did all of the going out into there. I didn't do anything, but I was outside, though. I was in the car, but I was outside just looking and seeing all the people out there. and seeing that so many people are protecting themselves with the mask, but there were still a lot of people without masks. So
Yep, a lot.
I guess to some this is important and some it's not. We didn't see real big groups of people, but we did see some people. Hi, Mr. Phillip. How are you doing? Hi, Kimberly. So I was surprised by the number of people that we saw coming that was out without masks. Because I thought, I haven't been outside, I thought that when I talk to people, everybody keeps talking about their mask. And on Facebook, I seen these cute masks that everybody's making with the different patterns and everything. Mr. Phillip is saying, hi, Mr. Darrell.
What's up, Mr. Phillip? How you doing, sir?
So, it's saying, hey, y'all, we got to go on one of Toni's cruises. Yes,
All right, Kimberly. Hey. We waiting for you, girl. Come on. You and Tracy and all your little family. I'll be seeing y'all.
We'll be waiting for y'all. So, we'll be happy to take that on. So, like I said, what else? So, we have, we got some more people coming on. So, I did want to give y'all an update on some travel news, because I'm sure most of y'all are watching the media. I'm pretty much kind of slacked off on the media so much, but I am keeping up with what's going on in our industry. So, according to the CDC, there's a no-sale order until July the 24th. Royal Caribbean had said they were going to start back on June the 13th. They haven't pushed the date back, but the CDC has said until July 24th. So I'm not sure about Royal when they're going to go. Norwegian have not set a date as to when they will be sailing. They just said when it's safe to sail and when the CDC gives them permission to. So Norwegian don't have a date yet. Hi, Miss Gwen.
Hey, Miss Gwendolyn.
They haven't set a date yet as far as Norwegian is. MSC did say that they will start in July. As far as my land people who are going to resorts, now the resorts are starting to open up the 1st of June. So some of them are closed and they will be reopening up on June the 1st.
You see the message?
Which go not messing with
They're
the
not
Super
messing with Super Bowl.
I sure hope they're not messing with the Super Bowl, Philip. So the land people, like I said, the resorts are starting to open up on June the 1st. I'm looking more at Mexico because that's the trips that I have booked as far as in for my all-inclusive. So I have people scheduled to go in July.
Yeah.
I have someone in the States going to California in July as well.
You gotta go to Cabo, right?
Yeah, I have Cabo in July. I have San Diego in July as well. And then I'm going to Cabo in September.
Yeah.
So, and Cabo have actually put out their phase. They have a 5-phase. And so their first phase starts June the 1st. And then also just know that even the hotels here in the United States, as well as aboard, they're coming up with different cleaning protocols so that they'll be able to sanitize better, make it refresh for everyone. A lot of them are getting rid of their glasses in the rooms. They're going to have paper cups now. There'll be disposable cups there. And so that's something else that they are planning on doing. So there's a couple protocols that they're doing to get in place, and the resorts are talking about doing the social distancing. So the larger properties, they have plenty of space, so you'll be able to still do social distancing. They have not said anything about you having to wear a mask when you're at any of the resorts yet, but all they're talking about more so is the cleaning protocol, and as far as the space that they'll have and the things, the activities that they're doing, they'll make sure that people have lots of space to do that. So I wanted to make sure that y'all have an update on that. As far as the cruises and what we know of, the resorts, because that's all I do, y'all. There are other agents that work in our agency that do other things, but that's just what I do, which is cruises and all-inclusive. So that's the two things that I'm staying on top of. They are doing a lot of promotions out there right now as far as getting you to book now and to go travel later, whether it's later this fall or winter season or even up into 2021. They have some great deals going on. So if you're interested in booking for 2021, I would say let me know and we can see what promos they have going out for you. So what else we need to say? I think that's about all that I needed to make sure I covered. And then the rest, of course, if you have questions, please post them. I'll answer your questions. We'll be going through reading them periodically to make sure that we get everybody, as far as making sure I say everything. Philip, yes, I hope they don't mess with our Super Bowl Cruise 2021. We'll see how the season is going.
Philip said, is it safe to cruise on September?
Well, if the CDC says it's safe, then it's going to be safe. As of right now, they're saying only up until July 24th, no sailing. So after that, it would be safe, supposedly. I myself is scheduled to go on one in August. But if the rules change, then I won't go. If the rules stay the same, I plan on being on the Carnival Dream on the 13th of August.
Yes.
So, and Kimberly said, do we have one? Yes, we do have a Super Bowl 2021 cruise. The dates, Kimberly, is February 6th through February 11th. It is a 5-day on the Carnival Dream. It is going to Progresso and it's going to Cozumel. The prices are very good at this point.
Yeah, real good.
Real good. And anyone that is on Royal Caribbean, they do have 2 good offers going on for those that are booked. If you they're having a cruise no worry free with your cruise. So if you book your cruise and you can cancel up to 2 days prior to sailing, which is unheard of. But that's what they're doing for their people. Of course, you just get a future cruise credit with that, though. And also, they're also doing if you have already booked for this year and you want to go the same time next year within a 4-week span, they have that offer. And you are guaranteed to get the same price that you paid for this year. Looking at an Alaska cruise, I can tell you the price for Alaska this year, which I was scheduled to go on. In Alaska next year, the price is much higher. So I can actually rebook for next year and get the same price that I had for this year in my balcony cabin. So as long as I'm going within a 4-week period of either 4 weeks, up to 4 weeks before that date or 4 weeks after that date, I'll still be able to get that offer. And on top of that, I can still get the cancel up to 2 days prior to sailing. So that's something that Royal Caribbean is doing, so I want to make sure I put that out there. Yes, we do. Kim, Philip. Philip out there promoting for us. Party on the ship. Yes, and we do plan on having 2 private events. Yep. Those are usually happy hours. So we do a lot for our hosted cruises. Which one will be the Super Bowl? And I think we're even going to do a Halloween next year. We're going to do a Halloween one next year. So that would be another good time if you want to get on board with that one. We're taking reservations for that as well. You have your
time.
It's about time. So Andy is going to go ahead and get ready to call our special guest so we can see who our special guest is this week. Well, not this week, this time, because we don't do it every week. We've been doing it like every 2 weeks. We come on just to give you updates on what's going on in travel and also to give you updates on us, what we're doing, and seeing what you all are doing, and just having a good time just chatting with each other and then doing like Mr. Phillip do here.
Hello.
Hey, music.
Hold on 1 second until I can bring you in. Hold on.
Those happy hours.
I don't see you. You got your camera on?
Let me turn my camera on. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, he's getting our person on. Hey, Isha. That's my baby sister, y'all.
I can see Daryl.
Huh?
I can see you. You can't see me?
No, I can't see you.
Hold on. I got a camera on my phone. What is Grant? Oh, I got a Grant.
Let me call Frank and get the team to have a Halloween cruise. Okay, Philip. Because there's already a group set out there.
Hold
on. Okay.
Miss Ginger, she's watching.
Right
okay.
Skype's got to access my camera.
Okay.
Okay. Well, why Andy is working on that.
Yeah.
To get the person added on, they don't have their camera ready. So he's going to get that part ready. But hi, Miss Ginger. And I was saying to hi to my sister who's on here. Miss Gwen was saying those happy hours though, they're really good. Okay. So,
all right, I'm gonna bring you in. Hold on, okay? I gotta make this good.
Okay.
Hold on. All right, everybody. You might if you've taken a Carnival cruise, you probably have seen this guy. He's a funny guy, good friend of ours. We done cruised with him how many times, baby? I don't know how many times.
Don't ask me.
But let me bring you in all the way from North Carolina.
Greensboro,
Mr. Cee Jay Jones. What's up?
Hi, Mr. Cee Jay.
How you doing?
Good?
You're doing good. Huh? What'd you say?
Oh, I said I'm doing great. How have you guys been?
Doing good, man.
So you're on Cruises by Toni, and we have some people live on here listening to you, Mr. Cee Jay.
Okay.
You fine with that? You cool? Okay. So, I want to ask you a couple questions, right? Okay. So, I want to know, what have you been doing since COVID-19 has been going on?
That is an interesting story, let's jump. I've been doing a lot of sleeping. I've messed my bedtime completely up. I have no idea what time is the regular bedtime. I have gone to bed anywhere from 2:30 a.m. to sometimes looking at TV and go, how in the heck is it 6 o'clock in the morning? And then I actually still go to sleep. It's the worst thing ever. I've been sleeping, reading a little, not as much as I should probably be reading because there's plenty of time, but I'm reading some, so I am reading. I'm trying to meditate more, or some people call it praying, so I do both. I pray and meditate because right now I need every little bit I can get. I need all. I need to, because I meditate so I can learn to be quiet and shut my mouth and let God send me the signals, and then I pray to God to apologize for not listening. So,
not listening during the meditation.
So in that, and I've been cooking, but now I'm getting tired of my cooking, and because I have to do dishes, and my dishwasher is broke, and right now don't nobody want to get nobody's cooties and come over and fix your dishwasher. So it's been interesting. And see, I'm single, so I have been in total personal quarantine. So you guys, no wonder y'all happy. You a couple.
We got a couple and we together.
You are together. I'm not. Look, I'm gonna keep it PG on here.
Okay.
I'm missing being in a relationship. I put on flip flops frequently just so I can remember the number. I made Daryl blush.
Oh, he was going to be laughing.
Oh man, all right, good go.
He's going to laugh his little heart out because he's been waiting for this. He was like, "Baby, I got CJ, baby." I was like, "Okay."
I've been waiting to let him know that, just to watch his face. I saved that one for that.
Yes, yes.
All single men out there know what I'm. And here's the bad part: while you're single, you have single lady friends, and they all call you or they send you a message and go, "Well, no, we don't know. We don't know anything." And I will see you at the 12th of no-never, whatever it's over with. I don't care how tipped that I get. I am like, I'm good. Last time I checked, I still have all my limbs remaining, so I'm pretty good. So I'm good.
You're pretty good there.
That's good.
I got these.
He's like, I need.
And see, don't anybody take that the wrong way. That was for the hearing impaired. That's when I was happy.
Hey, look, laughter does the body good. So
that's right,
if they take it the wrong way, sorry. This is Cruises by Toni. We are real people, and we like to laugh and have fun. So, hey, laugh. Make us laugh. Have fun with us.
Yep.
That's the thing, though. I'm happy and blessed that I do what I do. Because the sad part is, if somebody had a camera here, they would think I was crazy because I still laugh by myself. And sometimes it's kind of silly when you're laughing at something you just thought, and you can laugh out loud, and you go, ah! Because nobody here.
Nobody's there.
Nobody's there.
Laugh, but I love it. I'm just learning to understand me. Now the thing is, here comes the non-funny part. I'm learning to get better during this. Do things that you weren't doing. I'm doing some self-introspection. I'm trying to be honest with myself on what shortcomings are. And turns out I got a pretty long list. So just trying to make myself a better person. And then I put content on Facebook. I say a few little nice things that are funny, but it seems that the pandemic has made people very sensitive. So
yeah, right.
Yes, I believe that.
People are very touchy and want to wear a mask. I don't want to wear a mask. I almost put a mask on for this broadcast, then I realized I can't really spit on nobody in here. Wait a minute. Y'all don't believe me? There's my mask right there.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Oh, all right.
You got a big old mask.
I know. Healthcare workers, how do you do this all day? This is ridiculous. I can't even see because it be up in your eyes. And you like, I got my own mask rules. It's just me. I keep 10 feet away from me because apparently people don't know what 6 feet is. They know what 5'4" is, but they don't know what 6 feet is. So I give them an extra 4 feet because it's like I don't know you and you don't know me, and I stay away from everybody, and I keep my mask on, and everybody goes, "Why did you take your mask off?" And because I can't breathe. Doggone it, I can't. I have sanitizer and a whole pack of wipes in my car. I look like the biggest OCD person every time I go from a store to a car. I wipe the car down. There look like 3 parts of my car that's super clean. Where I sit, what I touch, and when I get to the party.
Wow. That sounds like you, though.
Yeah, that's what I do because, I work for the hospital, so I go to each hospital. So each time I go in, I got to hand sanitize myself, come back, do that, everything like that. So, yeah.
It's become a good habit. Now, here's the thing. You're a hospital guy. You know this. This is the thing that gets on my nerve. We are teaching grown people how to do stuff that we've been doing before we was old enough to talk. That is the dumb thing. And everybody has got their own version. Well, I got to get the zinc. I got to get the vitamin D. I got to get a multivitamin. Don't go crazy. Now people got 36 bottles of supplements. You can't take You should have been doing preventive medicine before this pandemic showed up. I've been doing apple cider vinegar, vitamin D, magnesium. I was washing my hands.
Washing your hands.
I've been washing my. Are y'all ready for this? I saw somebody post the other day. Don't y'all love how your friends? I realize that I'm the test case dummy for all my friends. How many messages are you getting in Facebook every day in your messenger? And they go, bling, somebody just sent you a message. And I go, why are y'all sending me these conspiracy theories? Then I go look on their page. Ain't none of the stuff they sent me on their page. They want me to have it because they want me to talk about it. So nobody knows that they sent it. Somebody sent me that Listerine could help you from getting corona. No, it can keep you from getting gingivitis and bad breath. I'm like, if you did that, you got less chances of getting the virus. I'm not even Jewish, and I go, oy vey. Oh my gosh! What have you been doing, Daryl? What have you been doing, Toni? What y'all been doing?
Okay, first me, I've been going to work. I go to work every day. Come home. I got to get undressed in the garage because she's not going nowhere. So I got to do all that before I come in the house. But she hasn't been nowhere in almost like.
No, I went out today.
Well, she went out today, but before that, she hadn't left the house in like over.
I haven't left since March 17th.
March the 17th.
I've been in the house since March the 17th.
Out the house, Tony, since the 17th of March.
Yeah.
I went out today,
Today was the first day.
I still didn't go outside. I just stayed in the car while he went to all the stores.
I'm impressed. And Daryl, you better do what she asked, tell you to do. Cause good Lord.
I know.
You got a Wolverine at your house right now.
Hey, he's the man. He's doing all grocery shopping, everything.
I'm
He's
doing
the
grocery
man.
shopping, everything. She doesn't want to go nowhere.
Daryl, to be honest with you, if I was a woman, I'd fight her for you too, because you're a good man. I'd marry you. Have you got a sister?
Yeah, I got a sister.
Is she available? All right, wait a minute. No, don't tell me that online. I don't want you dumping nobody on me y'all don't want.
Oh, you didn't ask me if I had a sister.
Well, I was going to ask you, but she probably stuck in the house somewhere.
Look, she's on your side of the world. I got two sisters on the East Coast in Philly.
Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. They rough. They Philadelphia, boy, they rough up there. That's a thug with dimples.
Hey, that's aggressive. That's all. Just a little
Yeah, you
aggressive.
say somebody that's aggressive.
Just a little aggressive.
Yeah. They'll be like, tell me you love me before I shoot you. Philly girls, I dated a Philly woman, boy. You know, all right till you make them mad, boy. You better make sure you got a backup address on it. You can stay and go to bed, but it ain't gonna be here. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I'm like, so Toni, I'm impressed. You've been here, and that was the day after. Let me tell you this. I'm going to know that date because everybody goes, where were you when the pandemic began? March the 16th, I came home from Carnival Liberty because they said, CJ, this is the last cruise. So I said, oh, well. And I could already tell how the world had changed. I went to the airport, everybody was wearing gloves and all this stuff. And so I got home. I said, I'm going to yoga and Orange Theory. Every day, I'm going to be physically fit. And the next day, on the 17th, everybody in the world wrote you an email. This is Verizon Wireless. This store will be closed indefinitely. Your gym will be closed indefinitely. Everybody shut down on March the 17th. I was so mad, man. The whole world. If anybody was born on March the 16th or 17th, they ain't never getting a present ever again. Never again. That reminds me of the pandemic.
For sure.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So, Houston, I hear you guys. How does it feel? You're back in business. Y'all the test case. Y'all got everything.
Yeah, they
a lot of things is open up.
A lot of things is open up, but a lot of people still not going. But you have some people going like they're going to the beaches and some of the restaurants, but it's only at 25%.
That's what they say. That ain't no
That's
game
what they're
working.
saying. But all I'm doing, I'm still ordering online. I go pick it up and that's it.
Hey, I have kept so many places in business. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was cooking and I got tired. My kitchen smells like Indian Jamaican. I had to take the garbage out today because I got goats and oxes and everything up in my kitchen. I done went to the Jamaican place for an oxtail one day. Went to the Indian place. I'm universally spreading my dollar around. I did Asian last week.
Oh wow! You're giving everybody some play.
Hey, I'm not discriminating. Let's keep this real. Some people, we're not gonna say who, is a lot of people that's scared of our Asian brothers and sisters. And my thing is, if you were supporting them long before this happened, why should you stop doing anything different than what you was doing? They just as American as I am. And my dry cleaner, I took stuff to him, but I tell you this, he looked me in the face and handed me my dry cleaner with plastic gloves. Have a good day, Mr. Jones.
Wasn't taking no chances.
And He gave me my card back with the receipt wrapped around it. Like, I don't know what you touched.
Wow.
Nobody you can only really trust who you live with, man. It's like, and Toni, let's be real, ladies and gentlemen, y'all don't know this. Toni Anderson is the most, there's the most, what do you call it? The most interesting man in the world. She is the most spoiled woman in the world.
Say what?
Won't let her feet touch the ground, ladies and gentlemen. I bet if we turn the camera on her right now, she's sitting in a high chair. Oh! Ain't gonna let her. I promise you that.
Oh wow, CJ.
Daryl. Okay, now Daryl, but I gotta say this. She does take you around the world.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Watch this.
She does take you around the world.
Yeah.
When I saw you, where did y'all go? Japan or China? Where
China.
did y'all go?
China.
I was like, Lord have mercy. Curious George is in China. I said, Daryl is over here going, I ain't gonna touch nothing. I'm gonna just tell Toni to tell me what to do. I love that. I love watching you two around the world. Y'all are my he and she bro. I love it. I love so. Daryl, you won. Toni, you won, but Daryl, you won now. You won. I met y'all on 2012. Frank, where's my man? Frank, what's Frank?
Frankie's on here.
Frank Davis, yeah.
Frank Davis, the Houston's finest policeman / travel agent / I met y'all, I believe, when they commissioned the Freedom to come to Galveston, and we were all there when, was it Martina McBride?
Yeah.
Yes, you remember. Wow.
Yeah.
Cause look, I was going to ask you that question. When did we meet on the Carnival ship?
I was the first comedian to be on the ship when Galveston came there. I got the first opening night. I'm telling this story so everybody laugh because Toni and Daryl were there. Ladies and gentlemen, when a ship comes to a new port, they roll out the red carpet for the ship. So basically, it's a Kiss Butt Festival is what it is for both places. Rolls out the red carpet and they invite 1,200 special guests to spend the night on the ship. But it was cruise agents, travel agents. Might have been some real estate people. I don't know. It was a lot of travel people and their families and military.
Yeah, military. Yeah, you're right.
I have never seen so much free liquor in all my life. Y'all was the biggest mooches. The group. We can get 3,000 people off of a ship in 3 hours. It took us half the day to get 1,200 people off this ship because everybody was drunk. Took off an hour late the next day because we couldn't get people
Off the ship.
Yeah, that was fun.
I remember. No, it might have been 1,200, but it might have been less. But still, at the time, it should have been all. Y'all should have been off. It was still like 600 people on the ship at about 11:30, and at 11:30, that's when they let the guests
come back on.
And there was still 600 people on the ship. Well, Toni Anderson, for the time, please get off the ship.
Why they always keep messing with me? Why are they messing with me?
There was so many people walking around. They just had like 2 drinks in their hand, and they were like drinking, and they had a comedy show. And I love comedy, but I'd rather have 12 people than 59 drunk. I don't know. It was like the worst. We had fun, but everybody was drunk, and you could tell. It was like we had 59 people in there making more noise than 400. They was just talking on every joke. It was like, oh my God, take these drunks somewhere, please. But in defense, Texas, y'all a little rowdy though. Y'all
Really?
Houston.
Oh, Houston. Oh.
Yeah,
Houston
Houston
rowdy,
is.
but that wasn't Houston. That was the greater Houston area.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody there looked similar, but it wasn't a lot of us there. It wasn't a lot of us there. I'm just gonna say that.
No, it wasn't.
But
But we had a
fun
good time.
Yeah.
That was fun times. And y'all introduced me to Frank, and me and Frank been friends, and we all been friends since then. And
Yeah.
every time y'all bring your group, I know it's y'all group. And they be like, Tony Anderson said, hey, say hey to you. And Houston, they be like, Frank Davis told us to come in here. Oh, y'all must be from Houston.
Oh, Frank, did you hear that with Frank?
Just because I got long nails and purple hair. Houston is a one-of-a-kind market, ladies and gentlemen. And if there's a 4-day, and Tony's the expert, if there's a 5-day or a 4-day cruise, boy, you better batten down the hatches, because if Houston's going to be in the building, baby, they're going to be on that. And the 6th day.
Yep.
They there all day long.
Yep, you're right about that. You're right about that, CJ.
Yeah.
I love. I know I'm just rambling, but I'm just so glad to talk to someone.
But we're glad to have you talk to us as well. We are so glad to have you talk to us, and I'm just having a good time laughing because,
like, say she hasn't really did nothing. She's doing a little work, but it's not too much. It's not too much going on. So she's taking a lot of.
I'm sleeping like you are. I'm waking up in the hours and sleeping in the wrong hours. I'm like a baby. My hours are all confused now.
You got baby hours.
Yeah, because I wake up in the nighttime and then I want to sleep in the daytime. So, I don't know. My body's all mixed up right now.
I'm disgusted with myself because I want my sleep game to be like my nap game. My nap game is ready any time of the day if I decide to lay down. But I have a rule. If I wake up late, I don't get on the sofa. I stay in this chair, in the easy chair, or I stay erect and I'm sitting up, or I sit on the sofa. But boy, today I did yoga at 10 a.m. And then I went and laid on the sofa for a second. And the next thing I know, I'm like, oh my God, it is 3:30 and I got to talk to Toni in 4 hours. I had a list of stuff and I hadn't done none of it. And I was like, oh my God. But that nap is amazing, but I can't go to sleep. If I go to sleep, man, it's late. I just want a regular bedtime. That's all I want for Christmas. If there is a Christmas.
That's all I want for Christmas.
If there is a Christmas.
There's going to be a Christmas. There's got to be a Christmas.
That's the good thing. It's always a Christmas. You know what? I think this Christmas is going to actually be what Christmas is supposed to be about. It's supposed to just be about being happy to get together. I'm going to tell you this real true. I am a people person. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to issue gloves and sanitizer because I shake your hand once and then I hug you, and now people come from my shows and they're gonna be like, well, okay, and I gotta learn to air high five people now. That's strange to me. I'm a hugger.
Yeah, you might have to bump them. You might have to bump them.
I was on the last cruise. We was knuckle bumping. All the guests, we was just some people would go, oh, I'm sorry, and they wanted to hug you. I'm scared right now. I'm gonna buy a plastic jacket and a drop cloth like a what is it, like rain slicker when you go to the football game? Yeah. I'm just gonna wear a slicker with a PPE mask. I'm gonna have my PPE on. And this is my personal people equipment. I'm going to hug everybody, and when it's over with, then I'm going to take it all off
and throw it away.
And then squeegee my helmet. I'm going to wipe the screen.
Oh, boy, I tell you.
And we joke right now, but I can tell everybody this. I have had very little contact with the cruise lines, but I can predict, ladies and gentlemen, you have seen the last of a buffet. You will be served like the K&W or Piccadilly cafeteria. You'll be like, serve you meat, serve you vegetable, and they will hand you a plate over the top. you ain't gonna be. So for all them big fat people, your days are numbered.
No more buffet, CJ.
No.
You don't get to stack your plate up no more. You will be handed your food
Yes.
over the top. And actually, I think there's nothing wrong with portion control anyway. It doesn't mean you can't go back.
Yeah.
It just means you can't stick your face under the sneeze guard trying to reach the mashed potato. You will see people, we've all done it. You'd be like, oh man, that guy taking too long. Let me see if I can get
Squeeze them.
And then they just breathing on the screen, and I'm like, and now we are realizing we was probably the problem, part of the problem. It's like we all breathing on stuff, and then you reach on there, let me get some of that real quick. And 800 people done touched the same spoon you touched.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh, wow.
That's check.
Everybody's rethinking all of their cruise trip right now. Man, I sat right where somebody else sat. That was Booty sitting in the same seat. It's chair booty crumbs every time you sit down.
Every time
Somebody get up, another booty heat. Have you ever, don't watch Tony, watch his face. Daryl, you ever sat on a seat after a lady got up and the seat's super hot?
I'm like, what?
And you do like this, you go,
Yeah.
I think CJ knows you, man.
Yeah.
I think he knows you.
Same thing. I go, woo! Oh man, that was a hot seat right there. Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci. 1 minute. I'm about to do my Dr. Fauci impression. Hold on. 1 minute. Here we go. All right. Wait a minute. Here we go. As you can tell, Dr. Fauci, I know I'm very short, but the deleterious effects of booty heat on seats could cause the coronavirus to stay around for longer than more than 15 minutes. Unless, of course, the booty has been there playing blackjack, it could be longer.
Oh, wow.
Fauci, that's what I've been doing, paying attention to a little Italian doctor for 60 days. I've been watching him. I don't even know my family's name, but I know his name.
Because his name is everywhere.
Everybody knows his name.
Everywhere, man. Right now, he is the one dude that can't even go to sleep when he wants to because people call him all the time. It's like, so we just have to laugh to keep from crying because you looking at what I'm looking at.
Uh-huh.
Everything that's happening in this world, we need to go on vacation. That's what we all need to do.
You know what, TJ, we're ready. We're just waiting for the cruise line to say we can go, and we're gonna probably be one of the first ones on there. Cause like Tony said that's the only way she's gonna really leave the house going to a cruise.
They told me August 1st. I promise you, I have packed my bags like the let's say this, like I'm the side dude. I know he said August 1st, but they might call me tomorrow. I still got a suitcase. I live my life as if Carnival's going to still call me. I still have 2 suitcases that are alternate suitcases. One's bigger for longer stays and one is for shorter stays. I'm going to show you this. My house is not fantastically clean. I just want you to see that I still have the same 2 suitcases in the hallway, just in case.
Oh,
I come into the house. I always stop right here, unpack my bag, and go into the laundry room, wash my clothes from the last trip, pick out new clothes, and then I have the next bag halfway ready for when I'm supposed to go again. I still got that bag, and it is 1/3 full of things that I need that I don't have to use right now.
Oh, God.
I am ready. You got a first-hand look of my preparedness, and what you don't see is I will add 3 bottles of sanitizer, gloves with me, because let's be real, everybody got a box of gloves right now.
Yeah.
We all do.
Yeah.
Got a box of gloves. I got masks coming because I know the airlines is going to make you wear them, so I just want to change up So I got a Dallas Cowboy mask. I got the Los Angeles Lakers. What are those things called? The one that you put over your head and you can pull it up like a scarf. It's like a scarf, but there's a name for it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a scarf-like thing, but you can put it around your neck during the winter and cover your face up.
We don't have winter, CJ. We don't know what that is. You know we don't have no winter in Houston. We don't know what that hat is.
I forgot.
You forgot you was talking to people in Texas. We don't know.
Out yesterday, Houston got rain. Oh my God! It's been raining for 2 hours. What are we gonna do?
And then they say it's supposed to rain today, and it didn't rain at all today.
Man, y'all better build an ark. That's what y'all need to do in Houston, because y'all got 3. People that don't know this, people that's watching know this. There's 3 Houstons. For people that don't know that are watching, there's 3 Houstons, because when you go to Houston, when I left the airport, I go, where's this city at? They go, oh, this is Houston. I'm like, okay. Are we riding through the city? They go, well, what part of Texas? This is Houston, too. Houston has 3 distinctive looks, depending, am I right? Depending upon where you are in the city, over by the airport, looks different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the interior of the city is skyscraper. There's another one skyscraper. And stadiums. Y'all got like, 4 stadiums right there in less than a quarter of a mile. Y'all got 4 stadiums. You got the soccer.
Yeah.
Gwen told me it was a bandana. Gwen said it was a bandana.
You got.
It was you got the
you got 4 stadiums.
4 stadiums. Yeah, the baseball stadium, the soccer stadium, where they play the football. Then the one right next to it, where they kind of do the rodeo at.
Rodeo. There you go. Because we can't do Texas without no rodeo, baby. You gotta do it. You gotta do it, baby. You gotta wear a belt buckle and a hat.
Yeah.
That's why when we come to Texas, I wear my best almost cowboy hat. Because y'all know I'm a hat king.
Yes, you wear hats all the time.
I'm so mad right now. My hats are just sitting in the room going, you know we mad right now. Because you look like an idiot when you sit at the house for 60 days and you got like a room full of hats and you can't wear them.
I can't wear them. No. I got to stop and to make sure I tell the other people hello. We had some new people that joined. Hello. Veronica, Gwen said that was a bandana.
It says it's called a bandana, CJ.
Hello.
But a bandana is what you it's called a... You put it over your head and you wear it like this, and then you can. It's not a bandana. You would tie the cloth.
Okay.
This is like a neck. It's like a neck. It's like a I'll write you and I'll send you a picture because they have some because it looks like a turtleneck. But you can wear it around your neck just to stay warm around here.
Gotcha.
But then you can also pull it up right here. Like right around your face, if your face is cold. Like on the occasion when it gets cold in Houston, and it does get cold sometimes.
Sometimes.
Okay, Kasha said it's called a full face motorcycle mask.
Sort of like that. Okay, we'll call it that. We'll
call it that, Kasha. Okay. Then we'll call it that. Look, people trying to help us.
Y'all about as bad as Florida when it comes to cold weather. Oh, it's 64.
Yes.
Oh, what are we going to do? It's 60 degrees outside.
CJ Frank, I want to know what you sipping on.
Coca-Cola. Everybody, this is 100% craziness. This is what it is. It's like I am a CCP, certified crazy person, in this silly actingness. It's in me, and I can't even help it. It's like if I drink anything, you don't want to be around me. I would drink a little. You just don't want me to be drunk. And then I say stupid, honest stuff. Like if somebody was big, like a big dude, I said, "Man, your nose is huge." And I do a humanly induced comment. I know what my strong points are, my weak areas. I'm a lightweight when it comes to drinking. So you give me a Bud Light, a couple of glasses of tequila, and I'm gonna cap it after a couple of shots, and then I'm just gonna nurse a drink for the rest of the night.
Rest of the night, gotcha.
Rest of the night,
gotcha.
What's your drink, Daryl?
Me, I like Ciroc and cranberry.
What? That's my drink too.
See?
This is good.
There you go.
I love this guy. Diddy, Ciroc. Diddy, he needed to sell us a bottle for that. Ciroc.
There you
Can we
go.
get a bottle now, please? If somebody sends it to Diddy, let him know we said Ciroc.
Test it out.
What's your drink, Tony? I'm gonna tell you my favorite ship drink is Kiss on the Lips. Love that drink. Yeah, it's a frozen drink. It looks like a daiquiri. It has peach schnapps in it. It's awesome.
My favorite drink is Pepsi.
I'm only drinking Coke because they don't have Pepsi at McDonald's. I'm a Pepsi guy.
Well, see, that's why I'm glad Carnival switched to Pepsi, because I grew up on Pepsi and Mountain Dew. So Pepsi and Mountain Dews are my favorites.
Well, I'm from Eastern North Carolina. We grew up on Pepsi, RC Cola. Y'all remember that?
Yes,
RC
RC Cola.
Pepsi was invented in North Carolina. So that is it's in fact Kinston, North Carolina. That's where it was developed at. It was just like Dr. Pepper. It was supposed to be some kind of seltzer remedy. So it was actually something you got at the drugstore. There, sidebar, he's not only funny, but he's intelligent. And
Wow, look, they told me something.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I just got late breaking news. Hold on. It's not Kinston, it's New Bern. It's New Bern.
Oh, CJ, I gotta ask you a question, because this is something somebody had asked me. Do you remember two couples that came to see you named Doyle and Tamitra and Daryl and Regina? They are from Frisco, Texas. They have a picture with you in all white.
Wait a minute. Yeah. I remember us from Frisco, Texas. Is the guy bald?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember them. Yeah. So it's like don't hold me to everything, but I remember people's features. And when you said it all white, that would have been a white night, electric white night. So, which now I must say, I'm glad Carnival is doing this, because some of my white friends was getting it wrong when we would go, it's white night. Well, okay, I'm here. No, that's not white at night. It's white night. It's very white. You don't be white and show up. It's white night. We all doing it. Oh, we should have said that. I did say that.
Yeah, so we met them on a cruise out of Barcelona.
Yeah.
And we shared your picture, because they had a picture of you and we had a picture of you, and it was like, oh, he's so funny.
That's beautiful, because that's the beauty I love about Carnival is when you meet guests and friends, because once I meet you, we're friends and we're not just fans. It's like a big family reunion whenever you see people again, and after about 5 years, you start to see people again who become fans of yours, and man, that is the best time when I run into people that I've met before. Carnival, man, changed my whole comedy career life, because it's a shame that you have to leave home and leave the country to become popular.
How long you been working for Carnival?
Last week they didn't know you. Now they all own me. And it's like Thomas Wolfe said, you can never go home again. You never be famous at home until you leave home. Then people like it, and everybody goes, I always knew you could do it. No, you didn't.
So CJ, how long have you been working for Carnival?
Let's see. Fall of 2010 is when I started, so it would be 10 years. God willing, everything works out in November, it'll be 10 years on the nose. 10 years exactly. Been doing comedy for 27.
27, okay.
This past March. March. 27 years.
So what made you, did you always want to work on a cruise ship, or it just the opportunity presented itself, or what?
Exact. Funny thing is, comedy, when it came to working on the cruise ships, I didn't know that wasn't an option until you just hear about them saying, well, we got these comedy competition and the winner can go and perform on a cruise. It didn't mean you were going to be a permanent, going to be a solid employee, but you're going to get your foot in the door and you do it. Well, I had friends that had found their way into the cruise line one way or another. A lot of guys were doing it, but there was a bad stigma in the comedy community about guys doing. Whoa, wait a minute. Almost fell out. That was me. Technical difficulties. An idiot handling a phone holder. It was kind of like, you're a hack if you work for the cruise line. You're not really a funny guy. You're just almost like, even when American Idol, I hate it when I hear Simon Cowell tell somebody, well, you're actually good for a cruise ship singer. And it's like, what is that? If I'm talented, I'm talented. But it had a little stink on it in the comedy community if you did comedy on a cruise, because nobody took you serious. Well, Carnival was the first and only cruise line to make the comedy not only in every now and then event, they made it a main thing. Uh-huh. When they made it into a comedy club, they started pulling in guys that were reputable comics from around the country who were working regularly. So it was like you were at home, you could go to the comedy club any night. Well, when I got the buzz about that, I said, I just want to work. Comedians just want to work. We don't care where it is. Uh-huh. And one of my buddies was working. The lady had first told me when I met her, she said, I met her at a comedy show I was doing, and they were holding one night specially for a comedy for these guys who were in the competition. I said, well, I would be glad to just do 15 minutes while you're going over who's about to win the competition. I did 15 minutes in front of her. She liked it, said, call me in 2 weeks. 2 years later, still no gig. And then one day a buddy of mine said, CJ, I just got off the phone with the hiring lady. Call her now. And I called her, and my background is in finance, and I used to work in collections. There's an old trick we collection people learn how to pull. When we want to get you on the phone, I said, hello, may I speak to Daryl? And you go, it's Daryl. Yeah. Hi, this is Carl Jones from XYZ Finance Agency. So I called her first name, and she got caught off guard and said yes, because she had been putting me on hold or sending me the voicemail. And when she got me, she said, I've heard a lot about you through your agency that you're connected with. When can you be available? She said, I have these dates open. I'll take it. I was going to be available, and she said the 12th of November. And ever since they let me get my foot in the door, I've done everything to make sure to give them a reason to keep bringing me back. So, ta-da. And I always loved comedy. But when you're from a small town, your parents don't kind of encourage that. Yeah, uh-huh. You know, my dad was like, real, cool comedy in my butt. You working that thing. That's what you doing. You ain't no eating. Just a comedian in my butt. You ain't even funny. You look funny. Your mom will tell you the truth, man. They just don't even know. If I had said I want to be a preacher, we gonna support you. If I want to be a doctor, we're going to support you. I want to be a comedian. Boy, that is craziness. Get up. Nobody supports the comedian early on, except Dave Chappelle's mom.
I know.
Wow, we have quite a bit of people joining us tonight. So, I want to wrap it up because I said I would do for an hour.
Yeah.
And we are approaching our hour. I want to thank you, CJ, for coming on, giving us plenty of laughter. Also giving us some education with it as well by Pepsi. Even though Tondalia said Pepsi was nasty, Pepsi is good, Tondalia. It's very good. And Andy, I want to let you know that your uncle is watching as well. Okay. Your Uncle Sevis is watching.
Oh, okay.
So, we have family watching.
Huh? Oh, one of my uncles.
Oh, your uncle, tell him I said hey.
All right.
Yeah, so he can hear you. Because he's watching. So, thank you so much, CJ. We're going to talk offline, of course. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you on another ship real soon.
Thank you for having me. And I want to say real quickly, everybody's watching, these are two of the most genuine, wonderful people you will ever know. If anybody out there is watching them sort of know Toni and Daryl through other people, then you can't have better people to be friends with And also, give Toni your business. She gonna hook you up with the best crews available. Now, Daryl gonna be there too. I'm just letting you know that. Comes with the package. She ain't going nowhere without Daryl. I'm just letting you know that. But I love you guys to death, and I love everybody that's watching, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. So I love all of you. Take care of yourself. Keep praying for each other. I love you guys.
All right, hey, CJ, one before you go, tell them how to follow you on your
social media.
Social media.
Follow me on Instagram, Cee Jay Jones, and the number 1, CeeJay Jones, and the number 1. That's also on the Facebook, CeeJay Jones, and the number 1. Also, you can find me. I have comedy clips on YouTube channel, Cee Jay Jones, and the number 13, CeeJay Jones, and the number 13. I'm doing TikToks, but I've only done one. But you will see me on the TikToks. I ain't got the dancing down yet, but you will see some TikToks popping up also. So I'm not gonna lie. I just got the TikTok. I'm 56. I don't know my TikTok right off the hand.
Not a problem.
But
you got. Oh, did you have a question for me, Daryl? Before I go,
you
had a.
Yeah. What you got for me? Billy D. Washington told me to ask my next guest. Do you think R. Kelly
was a visionary?
I think R. Kelly like missionary. I know that one. Here's what I will say. R. Kelly was on his way to be the most unprecedented R&B star, and he derailed his own self. So he will now go down in history as one of the most underrated R&B history people because of his own doing. But I'll tell you a couple of facts about R. Kelly. Everybody love I Believe I Can Fly. Everybody can name at least 6 R. Kelly songs off the top of their head. People probably don't know he wrote You Are Not Alone for Michael Jackson, but now he is alone. I know that one. And the number 1, are you ready for this? The number 1, look it up, R&B and hip-hop artist from 1985 to 2010. Number 1 R&B seller of albums.
Wow.
In that time period. He messed his own stuff up. He was headed to be Michael Jackson numbers, and that ain't necessarily always the best same group to be in. So, so I say genius, idiot. All of this is a fine line right there. So I would just call him underrated because he derailed himself.
Gotcha.
Thank
you for remembering that, CJ, because we totally forgot to answer that question.
Because Daryl put it in caps like, I can't wait for this answer.
And CJ said, wow.
I love you guys. You're the best.
All right, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Two people. You guys.
Thank you all for coming on tonight, and we'll see y'all next time.
All right, see you. And Dr. Fauci says, I love you guys. See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, you can go off now. Oh, you got to do your video. Huh? We're going off, everyone. Here's the video. Tell Lisa he's a mess.